The PARCL and the Jupiter Season 2 on Solana, it's going to give you an airdrop, and we've seen it on PARCL how much and how many points people got. I got myself too, so let's go and see how to earn the Season 2 of both of these airdrop on Solana. And we jump straight to the video over here, and we are on the PARCL page. Now, to go and sign up, the link is down below, and when asked for a receiver referral code, if you wish to utilize crypto with Lorenzo over here, mine, thank you very much for the support. And once you're in, what do you need to do? Well, for the first one, I have earned 62,000 points. And what do we need to do for the second airdrop? Well, we need to go and utilize the protocol. Now, with Solana, with Jupiter on Solana, there's another feature that I didn't tell you about in the previous video, so make sure to stick around. But for PARCL, we're going to go and utilize the functionality of the situation over here. So for example, San Francisco, it is up 13%. I do think that eventually it's gonna have a little down, or for example, London, the trending down, it is going down. So let's go and bet on it to go up within the weekly. London now is off the market. Okay, let's go and pick something that is within the market. And if I gotta go and pick, for example, with San Francisco, I will bet on it to go a little bit down. So what we have to do is to short, enter any amount that you want. Here we got the possibility to deposit funds. Click on deposit, and it's gonna go and connect with the account that you have, your Solana account. As you see over here, you can deposit the USDC value, not the Solana value. So what you have to do, for example, is to go and earn the second airdrop over here on the Jupiter exchange, and we go and do some swaps. So the first one is Solana to USDC. We go and put down, for example, let's say 0.5 Solana, or actually 0.3. Let's go and utilize 0.3 just for the sake of the video. And we go and swap the tokens. We pen approval. We are earning the Jupiter airdrop. This video is sponsored by Portfolio Master. They help you find the project which reached the low before investing when they go up. But more on them later on to this video. If you wish, the links are down below. Back to the video. Okay, so simply what was happening, the first transaction didn't succeed because of the congestion within the Phantom and the Solana ecosystem, not the Phantom wallet. Now we went to change 0.2 Solana. Once we got this one, we can go back over here to the PARCL website. We can click on deposit. As we see, we got 35. We can click on the max amount that we have, and we can deposit them into our PARCL account. Click on confirm, click on confirm. And this one is going to happen with the USDC. Now, with the USDC that we just received, first of all, we can go and do, for example, 10 here, 10 there, and do different kind of trades just to open different position, or we can do 1 of 10 tomorrow, 1 10 the next day, and 1 today. So we got 3 different days, or 1 per week, so that you keep on utilizing the ecosystem. This is the important thing with this airdrop, is to keep on utilizing all ecosystem on a daily or weekly basis. Now that we got the $35 over here, we can simply click on create an account. So we create an account, we can click on crypto with Lorenzo. I agree and I fully understand. Must be lower cases, okay. Already existence, well then I should have it. Let's go and utilize a Lolo over here, and we do this, create an account, easy to go, ready to go, confirm, creating an account, and you will be ready to go and trade after the account creation. Now, the important thing, as we said, there is no limit. Like you can go and put 10 Solana and earn the PARCL. I know a lot of people have gone it, and a lot of people got good money, especially the top 1,000, top 2,000 over there, which, by the way, as we're creating the account here, I do want to remind you to go and farm the D-Bridge airdrop, which is super important. I got the referral link down below for you to go and join. I got my community here. We are getting 200 trades, 45 total users. Let's push this to 100 total users and go and create the biggest community over on the D-Bridge platform. And this is a super easy bridge. We got to transfer from one chain to the other. The gas fee that you utilize, it doesn't matter where you transfer $1, where you transfer $100, $1,000. The volume is not that important. As we see over here, $1 of trade will give you 456 points. $1,000 of trade will give you 508 points. So very little more. So it doesn't matter how much capital you have. It matters mostly how much gas fees you have to spend. You climb the leaderboard and you are ready to go. But make sure to go and do it because it is very important, and in my opinion, one of the best airdrop, not in the Solana ecosystem as we see over here. And once we go over here, in order to fund your account, you need USDC to trade on PARCL. I do have the max amount of USDC, so I'm not really sure what happened as I did. Okay, I got two accounts now, my bad. I created two different accounts, Crypto with Lolo and Crypto with Lorenzo. We go on Crypto with Lorenzo. Instead of creating a new account, which is what I was only seeing, we click over here and we can long and short. Now, in my opinion, San Francisco is gonna be shorting, so I do have the possibility to short the maximum amount, square feet, whatever you want, preview, funding impact. You can go on to the leverage, whether you want max leverage, whether you want very little leverage. Let's go and play with a 3% leverage size, in my opinion. And what's gonna happen? Well, we got some trading fees. Your loss 0.0016 over the next 60 minutes. So there is a funding impact. We can preview this 3% leverage, seems about right. We can preview this, open the short position at 105 square meter size, 0.11. We can margin requirement, as we see over here. We can open the short positioning. By opening the short positioning, we can click on aside. Now, the important thing over here is that you go and do your due diligence research for what everything is. Also the leverage, very important that you do it. Let's stick to a 0.015%. So it is potentially the easiest. Here we got a leverage of 6, which is not the best option, but we can go and click with the lowest information just so that you understand how everything works. Click on continue, confirm, and you have a position open. Now, the more leverage you play, the more rates you do. This is much about what you go and do. It is going to happen like this. Now that we have the amount 0 point shorting position, as we see trading fees, etc., we should have our position, your open interest position. Now I do have still much more money available. And if we go over here, we can go and increase the possibility of shorting. So the full price is this one, the price breakdown, funding, profit and loss, initial margin, etc. If you click on plus or less, you can go and put different amounts. So if we put the max amount, we don't want to do the max amount with the leverage, but we can do a $20 max amount with 0.5 leverage. We click on preview, open short position, we go and expand our short position as before. And with the possibility that you have, I would potentially suggest that you go and do it. You don't overreact on the leverage, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Very important that you don't go crazy with it. And you can go and open other trades. So for example, we go back to the PARCL over here, the browse or the provide liquidity. You also have the possibility to provide the liquidity for the for this protocol. And as we see over here, we got token USDC. This one where this is not something you need to deposit. You can go and provide liquidity for the PARCL free B3 currently that has this X amount of liquidity. So this is other USDC that you need to go back and convert them once again over on Jupiter. And why this? Well, because the one that we did before, we went to deposit it within our Crypto with Lorenzo account over here. Now, those one are different from the one that you can go and use to provide liquidity. Those one, you need to have it in your Phantom wallet, and to play around with PARCL, you need to have them deposited in your PARCL account. But for example, something else, let's go and put Tampa, Florida. You can go, Tampa is off the market. Okay, let's look for Miami. I have Miami over here. Miami Beach is going down, but let's say I want to long this protocol. So simply over here, you can go and long it once it's signed up, which for some reason it is not showing me. Let's go and sign up with Crypto with Lorenzo. Absolutely fine. So this is the account. Once again, we can go and utilize it. Let's say $10. We open another long with 0.8 liquidity. Okay, open the long position and we're good. So now we have 2 trades open. You're gonna earn point by all the trades that you do, by the profit that you do, by the loss that you do. So make sure to do it on a weekly basis. Maybe come here and check how your results are doing. As I said, if you want to go and invest more money, make sure to do your due diligence because the research are there to be made. Master is a subscription-based protocol that does all the research for you, tells you when to buy at the lowest points of any cryptos and when to sell as well. Once you go and mint the NFT, you will get access to their Telegram, to their Discord, and as well to their servers. They also have a section within the Discord server that is called Deep Dives, and this allows you to go and look at the research they made for every protocol that they have to offer, from smaller cap coin to medium cap coin as well. But we've talked about the project and introduction. Now let's talk about the results. And as you see from the screen, the green one are the profit profit that they want to tell you. Buy here, sell here, those are the profit one. The red one are the one that didn't profit. And as you see, there is an 115 to 120% profit against a 20 to 30% loss. So the profit outperformed the losses. We can see here some of the projects which are AI, XTX, and many more, as you see over here, as well as the product description, which we have from the information, the target to sell, target 1, target 2, and target 3, the inflation factor as well, medium, the ROI, which has been achieved, and we got the total ROI as well, the 24-hour change, as you see from the tab over here, which is very, very good to go and see. But the Portfolio Master, it offers all of these various activities. All of these, you will be able to find them, of course, on the Discord server as we are looking at, and one of them, for example, the Sentinel over here, we got the token information, max supply, all the information that you need, all the information. Now let's look at the statistics. So they give you the statistic, how many people, how many sales, how many this and that. So it is a really, really cool project in all and in general. It comes to a different subscription base as well. There's 4 different tiers to it for which you will be able to choose from, and all the information about them will be linked down below. Now, back to the Jupiter protocol over here. There is no affiliate link for this one. I will link you the jupiter.aggregate website down below. And yes, we've seen with the swap, which is what you need to do mostly. You need to go and complete all of the swap for this protocol. Absolutely, yes. And what is my strategy? Well, with the 2.6 Solana that I have over here, I go and swap between Solana. I go and do it, for example, let me take you through the whole process of what I do. My swap technique. So we do Solana to USDC, which we go and put 2.5, so approximately all of it, and we go and convert it into USDC. So first thing we do, and we go and do this first swap for 2.5. Now, after the 2.5 has been converted to the USDC token, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and play with the coins, especially the one that have a launchpad over on Jupiter. So this means the Jupiter coin, which we do need to stake them, and I will show you how to stake the Jupiter coin as well on the website over here. So we have this confirmation. Now we go and simply swap over here, and as we said, we utilize these funds to go and buy the Jupiter token. So we get a token for the launchpad and everything that you need to know about this launchpad. We click over here and we have 1 split and 3 hops. This means that it's going through Phoenix, Lifinity, and Orca in case you will ever get an airdrop from one of them. This also potentially gives you the possibility to go and farm those airdrops as well. Now that we have the Jupiter in our wallet, what I go and do is switch the Jupiter for the WEN token. This is the meme coin of Jupiter, created by the founders of Jupiter, and it's a meme coin on the Solana ecosystem. I go and swap this one. I utilize even more split and hops, as we see. And once we receive the WEN token, what I go and do is I switch them back to Solana. So I do a full circle, approximately Solana to USDC, USDC to Jupiter, Jupiter to WEN, WEN to Solana, 4 different trades every time I do this, which is basically once a day, which gives me a total of 400 times 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, $1,600 to swap every day until the next airdrop to raise the volume. So if it's 100 days, I'm going to do $160,000 in volume, which I don't think it's that bad. And as we said before, we complete all of this. Yes, you do lose some funds in the meantime because there is the slippage, there is whatever you want to call it, the transaction may fail, or this one, the automatic, it's up to you. For example, let's put on 0.5. It could potentially happen that the transaction go and fail, but you know, if it does fail, at least with the less slippage settings that you put, the less you're gonna go and spend on the transaction fees. This is why we try to put it a little bit less, but we can go and try. Worst case is just gonna go and fail it. Here I'm doing one extra step from WEN to Jupiter, and then from Jupiter I will go to Solana, as I did make a mistake. But the whole point of it is to do the swaps. Yes, now aside from the swaps, what is there to do? Well, you have the possibility to use the perpetual, which is still a beta, and I do believe that it's gonna give you a high possibility for the airdrop season 2 to go and utilize the perpetual, because it wasn't there in the season 1 airdrop, which could mean that there is the possibility. Here we go, slippage rich. So As we said before, just click on automatic, which is the beta. You're gonna go and spend a little bit more, but we're gonna go back to this later. First of all, the beta, as we see here, I do have some long in position on Solana open on this protocol. As we see here, I'm $24 in profit, and I did do a 10x long before at $155. Sorry, that's my liquidation price. I did enter at $171. Now it's $175. So I could potentially go and close it and open another one just to keep on doing transaction and transaction and transaction. Whether you believe it's gonna go up or not, that is completely up to you. If you wanna play it safe over here, 10%, it is a big slippage, the one that I did, absolutely yes. So it is completely up to you, entirely up to you whether you think yes or no. But if you're not good with perpetual, if you're new to perpetual, because if, for example, this, now it's 175, if it reached this Solana liquidation price over here at 155, it means that everything that I bet onto, in this case, the $130 that you saw here before, I will lose them. I get liquidated. That's how simply it works. So it's very important you know what to do. But yeah, I can go and close this, take some profit, wait for it to go down or to go up, but I do think that it's gonna easily reach it $200. That's why I longed it. The other thing that is super important that you go and do in this protocol is over here on the teddy bear, you go down to governance. Now here you will be able to go and stake your Jupiter token. I have 252 Jupiter staked, and to go and unstake them, it takes 30 days. Now, what the possibility gives you for staking Jupiter is the voting power, as well as the reward for the airdrop season 2. The more you stake, the more voting power you will have. The more voting power you have, it translates the most to the rewards that you will get. Simply come over here once you see a new proposal over on Twitter. Apparently we had 3 in March, so let's wait for, there is a new one as well. So if you go and stake your Jupiter, make sure to come over here and vote on the proposal, because voting will give you rewards as well. So these are the 3 main important things. To stake, buy Jupiter token and stake them. It's also, in my opinion, a good investment, as we will see it rise. So I have a feeling that this will easily double in value when we're gonna be able to unstake them, or when I need to unstake them. It takes 30 days. In that 30 days, you're still able to go and vote on the protocol. You just get less voting power. But other than that, you need to go and do the perpetual, in my opinion, and the trade. Yes, you simply need to go and swap the token as we were doing before. So the WEN token over here, max over on the Solana ecosystem. We're gonna go and swap. And as we saw, we lost a little bit on the gas fees, yes. But, you know, hopefully I do believe that the airdrop will give out more money than the gas fees that I go and lose in this time of doing the transaction. But don't forget, utilize the referral link down below if you wish to support me. And also go to the bridge platform to go and earn their airdrop, because it is very important that you go and do that airdrop that, in my opinion, will be the best leading airdrop in 2024 when it comes to a bridging platform. But with that said, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Ciao, guys.